everyone, it's Friday. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I will absolutely give it a few minutes for everybody to jump on. I wasn't sure what time I was going to go on today. Because it's like a revolving door in my house. Kelly, how are you? How are you? Happy Friday. Do you have plans this weekend? I do. I am going to get busy because I have to stop thinking ahead for vacation and things I'm going to be able to bring, things I'm not going to be able to bring, things I really need to do because I have some downtime finally, you know, bookkeeping, things like that. Time to get organized even though I'm far away, get projects ready. I've got a lot to do in a week's time, in less than a week. So I will probably be working this weekend, which is okay. That never bothers me. All right, when you jump on, say hello, please. For some reason that looks like I'm frozen. Again. And we're going to do 2 projects today, but we're kind of like doing 2 and putting them into 1, okay? We're just like adding to the fall decor. All right, so the other day, it took the information right away, and of course today it's not. You just never know. Alrighty, and if you are new watching, please put #new. I really do want to welcome you, okay? And let me know where you're watching from. Friday is always hit or miss. People are out doing errands. Actually, a lot of people are getting ready. Some kids start school next week. So I know a lot of parents are out doing all that last minute stuff today. And I'm so thankful that I don't have to do that anymore. But that's like a busy day when you have littles trying to get them ready for school. So of course this video will always stay up so you can always refer back to it. We're going to be working with our pumpkins. But a little bit of housekeeping. If you're in the VIP lounge or over on the Pillar Stand Club page, you know the embellishments are out the door. That's it, okay? So, again, we're not going to be able to do it on the 21st this month because I won't be back until late that night, but we'll do that project probably on the 22nd. And of course, if you want to do it ahead of time, you are more than welcome to. Share your project, though. I really do want to see it, okay? Share the love. I love when you guys share all the projects. And I think outside of that, I still have some, okay, so we did the spooky, right? So I still have some of the spooky kits available if you wanted the haunted house globe, all right? Head on over to the VIP lounge and you'll get the links for this kit as well as, let me take this down, that's what we did yesterday. I still have these kits available. Okay, there's one, I gotta keep going back. I'm not sure which one has sold out, but one, do I have the other one? We keep using it, I keep throwing it back here. Okay, so these kits are still available. Again, head on over to the VIP lounge. Everything you need, everything you see here is in the kit, so you don't have to purchase anything extra. And then remember, you have these transfers to use up to 15 times, okay? I don't know why, but that one's my favorite. So everything you need to know is in the kit, and there is a how-to follow along. So, and I did these live, so you cannot get lost, okay? So if you're looking for a fall kit, head on over to the VIP lounge. And remember, we did, like even with the Hello Pumpkin, we did this round. So you don't have to just use it for the kit. So let me just bring these over. The others are way across the room, so I'm not walking. So, of course, this was done with that. And you know, you can do it where these signs can go on and off if you want to do it with a magnet. We've done that before. And then the the Gather and Gobble. Okay, we made this little charcuterie board this week. So you don't have to use it just for the sign. You can then reuse the transfer for so many other things, okay? Hey, Angie. Oh, Hello Pumpkins. Yeah, I knew one was sold out, and it doesn't surprise me that that's the one, Angie. I think that was the first one I did, too. I think that was the first one I made. And that's the one, like, I keep using that one. That and Fall is in the Air. I love Fall. This one. I love Fall is in the Air. I love them all, right? But if you're looking, we still have these, okay? And if you didn't get to see yesterday, this was our Club Couture, part of the Club Couture transfer. And I just stuck this on with magnets, guys, so I could change it out. So this is going to be the August transfer for Club Couture members, okay? So much goodness. All right, guys, we're gonna work on the new pumpkin cutouts that I have over on my website. We're gonna do two, well, technically three, but we're gonna merge them all together, okay? But the first thing I wanna do is go ahead and paint the back sides of these. I did about an hour ago. I painted the front side just so it would dry because we're gonna put a transfer on it. Yeah. I know, you said you couldn't wait to work with that transfer. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do with it. So, because I want this to dry, let me turn these over and paint the back sides, only because where these are going to be, you're gonna be able to see the back side, so I wouldn't want the front to be green and the back to be white. Although, remember, these are double-sided, so you could do like fall decor on one side, Halloween on the other. It's totally up to you, but for me, I kind of like, I don't turn my pumpkins over after I make them, okay? I only use one side. So, I'm gonna be using the new jade paste on the bigger project, so I figured I would paint these pumpkins with the jade. Now, I did come up with a cart link, okay? As a reminder, you can add or delete to that cart link. You do not have to purchase everything on that cart link. You could walk away with a squeegee. It's just there as a reference, okay? And it's listing the projects that I'm using today. I'm gonna be using my Verity frame. Those aren't available, but we do have, I did kind of switch it out for the Sylvie, the 9x12 Sylvie. But again, if you have chalkboards at home, you don't have to purchase a chalkboard, right? So that cart link is just a guide as what, you know, for the products that I'm using today. Feel free to add or delete from it, okay? All right. But if you don't have a jade paste, I would so get some jade paste. Of course, I can't see that far. Hey, Jody. I think it's Jody. I'm actually going to bring you guys a little bit closer too, okay? Hi, Courtney and Sharon and Jody. Thanks for joining. All right. So because I'm going to paint these pumpkins with our paste, which we all love to do, right? I'm gonna water it down just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. I'm probably only gonna do one coat because like I said, it's really just the back side. I just don't wanna keep it white. So this is our Chalkology paste for anyone who's watching for the first time. I'm Patti Colbert and I am a designer with Couture and I absolutely love what I do. And if you have any questions and I don't see them right away, hey Linda, anyone here, they're all fabulous. They can help you. I promise you they will help you. And if for some reason your question doesn't get answered, I will go back and check all the comments after the live, okay? So this is water-soluble paste. It goes on wet, it dries hard. I'm gonna spritz this just a little. It makes it easier to go on, okay? How you doing, Linda? These are our cutouts, our wooden cutouts, and they're new to my website. And like I said, they are double-sided. So you can definitely do 2 different designs on these pumpkins. And we did the gourd already. I can bring that over later. That's the one that I did the gold leafing on the other night. So this set comes with these 2 pumpkins and a gourd. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside just to let it dry. And let me go ahead and spritz this one too. Oh, good. So your back's better. I know you're having issues with it. All right. So let's go ahead and spritz the wooden pumpkin. Again, just a little bit, and it just makes this paste glide on. Front sides, I will be adding a transfer to them. Oh, here comes one of the dogs. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside too. Go ahead and let those dry. You don't want to waste your paste. All right, let me explain what we're gonna do today. So this is a transfer that came out with the last release. We have, and I should have brought it up here, we have a transfer specifically for the pumpkins in the gourd, but I'm not gonna use that today, okay? I figured, you know me, I love to change out and interchange and double change and do whatever I can with other transfers on newer products as well, because I know for a fact some of you have this transfer because I've seen your gorgeous designs. So I'm actually going to use this transfer for the pumpkins, okay? Which will be really cute. And then we will start by doing the chalk board. Let me just dry this off. So this is one of my favorite frames. This is our Verity. This no longer is available, unfortunately, but we do have other frames that are just as beautiful. Okay, and this is our new transfer. This one just came out. It's called Give Thanks. Our transfers are reusable up to 15 times. You all know I probably get a lot more than 15 uses, but we can tell you, you can use it for up to 15 times. So it's definitely worth the money. I know, Lisa, everybody needs one of these boards. I wish I always say I gave 10 of the larger ones away last year. I gave them away. They had brought them out of retirement, and I gave them away to customers, really good customers, and now I wish I would have kept a couple for myself. I have some. So it came in 3 different sizes. This is the smaller size. This is the 9x12 size. And then it came in a 12x18 and an 18x24. And I have all the sizes. I just wish I would have kept some extra. It's my favorite board. I have a Christmas design. Even though we can change out our designs all the time, I actually still have a Christmas design on the larger board. So we'll be changing that one out. But yeah, it's a fan favorite. I'm fingers crossed that it will come back out of the vault. They surprised us when they did it last year, so. All right, when you have a brand new transfer, the one thing that you want to do is you want to add a little bit of fuzz to the back of it. And what that does is it really helps peel it up from the board so you're not really distorting the transfer, okay? Now, you're not ruining the transfer by doing this because you're going to wash your transfer with water. And that will pick up, you know, any excess dirt or anything like that, okay? But it's good to get some really good, you know, fuzz on the back of it. As you use your transfers over and over again, they're not as sticky where you have to do it that many times, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna position this on the board. I know I'm gonna go a little bit higher than normal, only because I do plan on adding ribbon on the bottom. So I'm okay with hiding or cutting off some of the leaves, but I want to give me some real estate to work with. All right. So that's what it looks like before we actually paste on it. And we're going to be using 3 colors. The first thing you want to do is you want to get all the air bubbles out. If you paste with air bubbles, then it will bleed underneath, which means it runs a little. Now on a chalkboard, that doesn't matter because you can always pick it up and do it over, but you can use these transfers on glass. You can make pillows, you can make t-shirts. So this transfer I can put on a pillow, I can make a t-shirt out of it, I can put it on a casserole dish. We have ink, and our ink is permanent, and how it becomes permanent is you would have to heat set it. So if it's glass or anything like that, you would put it in the oven to heat set it, and I have all the instructions. If it's material, fabrics, t-shirts, pillows, jean jackets, any type of fabric, people have done bedspreads. All you would have to do is heat set it with an iron or a heat press, okay? Super easy. All right, so the 3 colors, because remember we're gonna be working with the pumpkins too, so I'm kind of coordinating the 2 projects. So we're gonna be working with our jade, we're gonna be working with bright white, and we are using our Shimmer Harvest, which I love. Again, I put these in the cart link. Most of you already have white and Shimmer Harvest. You can use jade. You can make this all white. You know, you don't have to do what I do. Make it your own. Except Fenway is playing with the wire, and that's making me nervous. Okay, so my idea is to do all the writing in white. And then I'm going to do all the leaves or the greenery in green. And then I don't know if you can see it, but every so often there's some little dots. And that's what I'm going to do the Harvest Shimmer in, okay? So I'll get this tool out for that. And actually, I might do the multi-tool with this too. All right, so let me go ahead and open Oh, thank you, Courtney. So, I am originally from Boston, but I have been gone. Hey, Jennifer, your package went out. Originally from Boston, but I've been gone for like 28 years, and we have moved around. So, that's funny that you're picking up an accent, although some people do. That's funny. I don't have an accent, do I, girls? You're welcome, Jennifer. Now, you can actually use, hey, Marilyn, you can actually use our pumpkin transfers from last year on the pumpkins this year. You know, they'll be bigger in size, but it doesn't matter. It covers the area that you want to cover. So if you have the transfers from last year, you can use them on the pumpkin cutouts that are different sizes this year, or go through your inventory, see what other transfers you have that you might want to, you know, put on the pumpkin. Last year I put the vintage skull on a pumpkin. I remember I did the floral bouquet on a pumpkin. So you don't have to use the pumpkin transfers on the pumpkins, okay? Deborah said, you haven't either. How long have you been gone, Deb? You've been gone for a while too. All right, so I'm going to do, let's go ahead and do all the white first, and then we'll do the greenery, and then we'll do the gold, okay? Actually, yeah, let's do it that way. And I'm gonna try and do it, or I am gonna do it all in one scoop. Remember, you can do this in sections, pull it up, and then push it back down if you think the paste is drying out on you. I think doing this white just gives it that bold look, especially on this frame. Last time I did a project on this frame, I did the apple pie. And for anybody who remembers, I used glitter for, like, it looked like cinnamon on the crust. That was a lot of fun. And you can put glitter down on these boards, and when you're done with that project, the glitter will come up too. And we have a scraper for that. So you can feel free to use glitter on all your projects too. We do it all the time here. All right, I will come back and scrape that off. I just want to make sure that it's all covered. Then I'm going to use the jade. Now with our new paste formula, you definitely have so much more time to work without the paste drying, so you never really feel like you're in a rush. So everything I'm putting down on this chalkboard, you can wash it off when you're done with this design. That's the beauty of Couture and our products. And those pumpkins that I paste painted, you don't have to do that. You can put the transfers down right on those pumpkins and paste on the transfers. You don't have to color those pumpkins first like I did. It's just a look that I'm going for today. So super easy, right? Has anybody gotten this transfer yet? This is really pretty. This would be a really pretty transfer to do a gift if you're going somewhere for Thanksgiving. Or what do we always say? A hostess gift. It would make a great hostess gift. You can put it on any one of our boards. Put it on a pillow, right? All right, let's go ahead and do some of these gold dots, or harvest really. You don't even have to do the dots if you don't want to. You can leave the dots alone. Scrape up that excess. Okay. Scrape the excess green. I kind of just work backwards when it's time to peel the transfer up. And again, I think this transfer would look beautiful all in white. I mean, it would look beautiful all in the jade color. You don't have to do 3 colors. Then let's just squeegee up the white. You don't want to waste any paste. Just put it back in the jar. And let's see what we have. Ta-da! Beautiful! Before I show you, so this is where there was a little bubble. And I always say, don't I always say, let it dry before you do this, but I never listen to myself. So if you have like a little oopsie, that's how easy it is to clean up. Hi Connie, how are you? You've been gone 18 years. Did you move to right where you are now, Deb, when you moved away? I didn't. We lived we've lived many places. We lived in New York, we lived in St. Louis. We kind of made our way around. Thanks, Terry. How are you? Are you back at work? All right. So here's this. We're gonna dry it a little. Isn't it, Terry, what do you think of that font? Oh, Halifax. Terry, do you like the font? Isn't that pretty? Those little gold dots really brought it out. Okay, we are not done, guys. So let's just close, what color? Oh, I'm gonna use the white. Let's close these up. The traveler has returned. I know. Terry, I feel like we were all on your vacation, which is always awesome. When a friend goes on vacation and like you actually feel like you're part of that vacation because of all the pictures. I felt like I was with you, which is good. So they don't know you're there. It's always hard to go back. Vacations are always great. It's always hard to go back. Like, I can't wait for mine. And you guys, I'm not gonna be able to do projects, but I will be going live. We may just do trivia. I may just do giveaways, guys. You are not gonna hear from me. All right. Let's dry, you know what, before we do that, let's go ahead and do the pumpkins and then we'll put it all together, okay? So let me dry these. So this is the same jade color that we used for this. I really do love this jade color. I knew I would as soon as I saw it. was, I did put paste on this. Now this is something that you don't have to do. I kind of teach my customers to do it this way. It just makes things easier. This is a wood product, okay? And I went ahead and put paste on it. So I do want to add a light paste to it, and that way it will be easy for me to pull up the transfer. Now, do you have to do it? No, not on this. But if you were to go out to like Home Depot or something and buy a piece of wood to do a porch leaner, or you know, the rounds, all the rounds that I give you that Home Depot sells, you definitely want to go ahead and put a light coat of wax on it. What it protects the transfer, okay? So you're not pulling up all the wax, you're not pulling up all the particles that are in the wood, splinters, okay? And you're not ruining your transfer. So if you notice, this is super wicked light, okay? Kind of just wax on, wax off. This is my favorite wax. You can get the link in the VIP lounge. Everybody, all my customers use this now. Some of my designer friends, right, Connie? All right, so like I said, we are not using a pumpkin transfer today. We're gonna use one of our transfers that was, I mean, it's fairly new. It came out in the last launch, but I know that some of you, hey Ann, I know some of you have this transfer already, so I thought it would be pretty cool to show it on the pumpkins. Don't worry if you don't. You can use any transfer, or you can buy the transfer that comes with these pumpkins, okay? So, I'm really just looking for the greenery pot. I'll get some of the tree, not so worried about that, but I'm just kind of gonna have fun with it and try to stretch it out, not stretch it, but place it where, maybe actually, it might even actually look nice with a lot of the bark coming out. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. And just like before, you want to get those air bubbles out, okay? Now these transfers, you know what, I should show you. These transfers, once you're done, you just wash them under water. With water, and then you can get a wet wipe. You just don't want to use a baby wipe because a baby wipe has oil in it, okay? Kelsey, how are you? Are you almost unpacked? Kelsey's a crafter too, so she's got different crafts that you have to unpack, which I'm sure that is not easy. I've been there. All right, I'm gonna do this all white. So, kind of almost like the opposite. That's why I went ahead and painted them green, because I wanted to put a white top coat on. I bet you're exhausted. You know, it's always good to get into a new house, but getting there is never fun. I wouldn't know, right? This is the first house we've ever built where it's been this many issues. I mean, the house that we just sold, we built that 8 years ago. Such an easy process. No problems at all. This one, guys, we still don't have the permit. And it's been 8 months. It's craziness. All right, so just kind of pushing this all the way through. I love taking other transfers and putting them on designs. Pretty much that they weren't meant to be for. Okay, so that's one. See how pretty it is. Look at that. Can you see? You could actually sprinkle some glitter on this right now too. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so that's one. And then let's go ahead and do the same thing with this little guy. And maybe we'll do, because I'm using the same color, I can put it down without washing it, right? Trying to get those bubbles out. It is pretty. All right, let's do the same thing. This one. Now, again, you could have left the pumpkin white and you could have used the jade paste. So you didn't have to paint it jade, but I wanted to. You want to squeegee off that excess. Super easy, right guys? Oh no. All right, so here's this one. There's that one. We're not done, but we can put the paste away. Yeah, it's Friday. Everybody's usually coming back home. I like cleaning the lids before I actually put them back. Hi, Stacy. All right. Okay, we are not done. You know what? This goes in here. Any questions so far? And again, if you have any questions when we're done, I will definitely go back and answer them for you, okay? Nope. All right. Wow, it's so quiet when Doreen's not around, right? All right. Let's put these aside and let's make them look even prettier. All right. Stacy, you can make it too. All right. So remember I said I kind of lifted, okay, there's white paste somewhere and I'm not seeing it. Let's make this look pretty. All thank you. Hey, they were chewing on something, Jeff. I'm live, but they were chewing on something. I hope it's their new toy. That's the sound it's making. If not, and Brennan put his suitcase down, they could be in his suitcase.
Oh.
Not his suitcase, his briefcase. Okay, so this should be enough. I know, Terry. Terry. I know. It's not funny, haha, but it's so hard for me to show designs on this frame because everybody wants one. You should have taken me up on the offer last year when I was giving them away. All right. And this, we're just gonna add a little bit of ribbon for color. I'm not, you know, adding any wooden elements or anything. They have to bring, so the reason why they had to technically stop selling these frames is because they were being shipped and they were broken. Like, you know, it wasn't Couture's fault, but they couldn't keep up with having to replace them all. I had gotten we used to sell these 2x3s boards, and I had gotten 2 of them. I think they were called Maddie's. They were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And both were shipped to me, and they were splinters. And it was happening to everybody, and Couture was just taking the biggest loss on them because that was happening, and it really wasn't their fault. So they stopped selling them. But rumor has it that they are trying to do something pretty dang close to what this is. And I promise you, like on my leadership calls and stuff, every so often people are like, what about the Verity? Can you bring the Verity back? It's just one of those boards. Now, I could show you the other huge one I have, and that one's just as gorgeous. It's just so big. That one was just as gorgeous too. Oh, was it before your time? I feel like you've been here forever, Terry. Are you sure? I just feel like you've been here forever, Terry. In a good kind of way. Probably can't see what I'm doing, right? So we're just cutting up ribbon. Okay, so I know Angie has plans for this month's Club Couture. Does anybody else know what they're doing with theirs yet? That will be fun to see everybody's ideas come to fruition, right? Okay, let's just go ahead and put this down. And, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I kind of always go back and forth. I don't do it the same way. Because you can always fix it at the end, how you want it to look. Definitely is giving it more of a vintagey vibe. That. I'm gonna get a stand so you guys can see it too. Yeah, you know what? Angie, that is so weird how that one came to me yesterday. You know, I had gotten the bucket, and I did put the numbers down for that bucket. They came in 2 sizes, and they're on sale, right? And it was so weird because I thought, oh, that would look so cute on it, but it's too small. And then I thought, Patty, silly, we don't need to use the entire transfer. So, and I like that it hangs. Guys, you can hang this like on your refrigerator too. You can hang it on a wall. Just stick them, if you want it like on your fridge, just stick magnets in the back. So, oh. September 2019. You're one of the OGs. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do want to add a couple of these in here. Hold on. I think you're one of the... Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not, Terry. You're not... Well, you're close to being an OG, though. But you're staying forever. This way. Get a stand. To go in the back and get a bigger stand. Let's see if any of these work. Just so you can see it up. And then we'll finish the pumpkins. Actually gonna break this up, which is what I intended to do. This one. Oh. Okay. We'll put this. I'm gonna finish the pumpkins, but that's one. Let's finish these guys. Original gangsta, Marilyn. She's a gangsta. All right, let me dry these. Are still a little tacky. I'm just going to put some gold and green on this one. Not a lot. We'll do gold, green, and some lace. probably cut this just a little bit. Do I want to add? Don't make it too heavy. Got that. Okay, that's one. Let's do the little guy. So, guess what? People have asked me where I get this type of ribbon, and you will never believe this. I have a link. Target has these third-party that they use, and Target is using a third party for this ribbon. So I can go ahead and post that in the VIP lounge too if anybody's interested in that, okay? Just let me know. I was like, what? You know, I get people, they send me things all the time, and I'm like, where were you last year when I was like all over the world looking for it? Thanks, Linda. Just small enough to give it like a little pop, like a stem almost, right? I'm gonna have to go up front so I can see, so I can get everything in the frame for you. Hold on. You know what? I actually don't like that this isn't the best frame for it because it's not standing. Let's see if I can get a better frame. This one is dropping it too much. Let's see if this one stands up better. Just pretend it's straight up. Thanks, Connie. All right. I promise you, it looks so much nicer standing up straight. Let's see if we can get it all in. Is it all in? Up, which way? Nope, this way. Is it all in? Do you like it? Do you like, oh, this thing in the back is, taken away from it. Is that better? I wish you could see it better. I think I like it, guys. Well, I know I love it. Super cute, right? Thank you, Angie. Can you hold up the frame? Yeah, it's on a slant. And these are just, so I used the jade, I used the white, and I used the gold. Do you like it? What do you think about that font, Terry? Super cute, right? All right, guys, so that is Lunchtime Lives, and we did it in less than an hour. How awesome is that? Yeah, first of all, I would never put it on a slanted frame. I would put it on a frame that stood up. I wonder if this one works better. Hold on. You know, I have every kind of frame there is. I just don't have them all right here. Let me see if this is better. This might be better too. Yeah, no. No. All right. Well, I'll take a picture of it and it'll be straight up, okay? All right, guys, that is it for Lunchtime Lives. I actually am going to be working in the studio the rest of the afternoon, so if you have any questions, if you need me for anything, just message me, okay? It's the end of the month, people. Let me know if you, usually I don't talk a lot about this, but if you have plans on becoming a designer, let me just take 5 minutes, okay? You know, people hear that word designer and they're a little taken, aback by it. You're not designing. I mean, this is called designing. You're not having to create new transfers or anything, okay? But for $99, you get a $250 kit, which is it's a brand new kit. It is the most unbelievable kit that you will ever receive for the money. It's all stuff that you would use. There's transfers and pastes and surfaces. And then as a designer, it's $20 a month, $19.99 per month. But with that $19.99, you get a website. So your website would look just like my website, right? And then you get commissions when anybody purchases on your website. But you also get an app. So you get the website and the app, and you get the transfer of the month. The same transfer that Club Couture members get, you receive that free. That transfer is free. That comes to you. Well worth it, guys. Once you become a designer, it is 40% off products all the time. All the time. Not just once. All the time, okay? So you get 40% off products all the time. When you join, you get a one-time 15% additional coupon. So your first order would be 55% off everything. What? I mean, that's crazy. Especially if you're a business builder and you want to start a business. I mean, think about the inventory you can buy. One other thing, you do not have to hold inventory if you're a designer. You don't have to purchase anything extra. There's none of that, okay? You are your own designer. You run your business your way. I always say there's 3 reasons why people want to become a designer. The first is because they are a crafter and they want to make pretty things and give it as gifts and just want that 40% discount. Come on, I will welcome you with open arms. And then there are folks that like to create pretty things and sell them, whether or not it's like in a mercantile to their friends on Facebook Marketplace. You know, they want to make pretty things. They want to sell them for a profit. Okay, come on, I'll welcome you. And then the third reason is you become a designer because you love to craft like I do. You love making pretty things and you like to build a team. I have a great team, people from all over the country, and you know, we just work it together. I love building a team. I love being a leader. I love the benefits that come with being a leader. But if you become a designer, you do it your way. And there's not very many rules, and I can tell you all of them. I really can. So if you ever thought about being a designer, there's no better month than July just because of what's being afforded to new designers. They're giving you a chance to, you know, earn, first of all, bonuses are crazy, but they're giving you a chance to give you back the $100 that you pay for your subscription through product credit. There's cash bonuses. It's just, I mean, I can walk you through everything if you have any questions, but the bottom line, it's $99 and you get $250 worth of product. It is crazy. I have posted my links, so just go through them if you have questions and read up. You know, the other, you know, to get involved, you can be a Club Couture member, okay? And that is $20 a month, and you get free shipping, and it's a B-size transfer every month, and you get 3 paste packets. And I actually have I have people who are Club Couture members who make a lot of money every month because they take that one transfer and they make 15 to 20 designs with it and they sell it. So they are building a business based on that one transfer each month alone. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy what you can do with Chalk Couture, and you can do it your way. So give me a call if you have any questions, and I will answer them. Okay, I am here the rest of the day, and I do plan on working the weekend. So if you need me, message me and I'll get back to you, okay? If I don't hear from you or see you, have an awesome weekend. Again, if you're new watching, please put #new. I really do want to welcome you, okay? All right, any questions, call me. Bye, everyone.